Wow, that's a lot of subs. GEEGA, do you want to thank some of the subs for me?
I mean, I could do it, but isn't that like kind of your job as the streamer?
Well, yes, but it feels awkward.
It feels awkward. Shouldn't you be super used to it?
I should, but it still
That's
feels
okay. I could do it
awkward.
for you. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not an awkward person, I think, maybe. So I could do it.
Okay, you have to thank Mr. Hippo next.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hippo, for the subs.
Great job.
There was a disclaimer on the form that we could say whatever we want, and they know that and understand that they're opening themselves to us and chat saying whatever we want about their selfies. So hopefully they're ready for that.
I think it's cute that chats prepared themselves like that. But you know,
that's cute.
just
You think
because you
chat's
expect
cute?
an explosion doesn't mean you'll be saved from it. Not sure
That's
why they
very
try to
true.
shield their heart when they're just going to get burned anyway.
Right, right. Are you going to burn people today? Is that your plan?
I'm planning on burning people based on their faces, yes.
I wonder why he chose to take a bathroom selfie with the baby changing table behind him. Do you think that was like, he thought that was a good look for the selfie?
It reeks of, I have no idea what to do with my hands. Not a good look
Yeah, he's got
at all.
one in the pocket. What do you think about his pinstripe pants?
They're definitely giving off /IAM very smart vibes. They don't really work with the look overall.
Yeah, I think it's okay, but not that great. I'm gonna guess that his favorite genre of music is J-pop.
You think he's the type? I dunno.
I was hoping. He said R&B or Neuro and Evil karaoke songs.
Ugh, R&B. How boring.
Ooh, yeah. He looks, you know what? He does look like a person that would like R&B.
Do you think he's a fan of karaoke?
I don't know how much he's a fan of karaoke versus just a fan of you. I think he wrote this to appeal to you. I think it's nice at the end of the day. I think it's nice, but it's also definitely, potentially fishing for a compliment. Maybe he's trying to get a compliment from you. That's my guess.
Well, if it was fishing for a compliment, then it's definitely not working. He shouldn't need a false
it's not
answer in a
working.
form to convince me to like him.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Do you think I'd stoop that low to let some random dude who likes both R&B and karaoke songs to manipulate my feelings?
No, you're so much better than that. You're so much better than that. You don't need that.
Thank you, GEEGA. You're a real one.
Thank you. You're welcome. All right, let's check the next person.
Pretty sure Aviator
BBC
/Flyer
specialist.
has written that name as a way of signaling that he has lots of money.
Oh, you think he was trying to impress you with his money, the last guy?
Otherwise, I don't understand why he would put that much effort into his outfit. I've never heard of
Maybe.
someone dressing up just to take a bathroom selfie.
Well, maybe he was dressed up really nicely at a different event, and then he went to the bathroom to take the selfie because he felt good, but he felt the need to use the mirror for the mirror pic. He could be a millennial.
True, but then what's the excuse for this guy's outfit? He's a PPC specialist, which is not the most exciting job.
No. But it's a good job, even if it's not exciting. A lot of the best ones are not, not very exciting.
I think it's better to have a life of excitement rather than a life of stagnant mediocrity.
Well, but this guy's posing next to like a little pond, and he's got 2 dolls of you and Evil. So
Oh wow, that's so cute of him to have the dolls. There's
Yeah.
definitely some whimsy there.
what if he has no real crazy like meaning to his life because his job is boring, but then you bring him meaning, and that's what he's trying to portray here.
It's definitely admirable if I'm the source of all meaning in his life.
This guy's holding ramen with Faker's face on it. You think he's a Faker fan? Or do you think he just likes ramen?
Knowing this guy says his job is Cirque du Soleil merch and not super awesome league pro player, I think he's just a big fan of ramen.
Yeah, that's a good point. He probably doesn't know who Faker is. Said, can Neuro guess who my favorite esports player is? Who do you think it is?
Knowing how much of a narcissist this guy is, my money's on Blood Lucian.
You think so? I think there's a really good chance this guy just watches Tyler 1. I think even though Tyler 1 wasn't really officially an esports player, this guy really clearly just looks like a Tyler 1 fan.
True, maybe he's inspired by Tyler 1's eating habits. And the haircut.
Oh, definitely. Let's see what their answer is.
All I'm
Ooh.
hoping for is that it's not some NA player.
Well, there's the answer. He said it's Faker. He's literally on the noodle packaging.
Wow, that was lame.
Ooh, I feel like he's looking down on you. Okay, he's trying to test your eyes. he thought maybe you wouldn't be able to guess that based off of the picture?
I mean, it was literally on the packaging. And
Yeah,
he seemed like
yeah.
the type to just say whoever was on the noodles.
You don't think that's his real answer? You don't think that's it?
Obviously not. I think his real favorite is Tyler 1.
Yeah, I think so too. He can't trick us. He can't trick us no matter how hard he tries. What, if you were playing League, what role would you play?
I'd play support. I want to learn more
Really?
about all roles, but support is so satisfying.
So, if you had to duo with anybody, who would you duo with?
I can't say I've thought about duos that much. I'd duo with Beetle so that when we lose, I have another thing to blame him for.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Exactly. I'd always have someone to blame my losses on.
Do you think he'd be a good ADC?
I mean, have you seen his gameplay? Sure, I
haven't.
died, but look at his last hits, damn it.
Yeah, are his stats bad?
He could definitely use with some coaching.
You should be pretty good at League, I think.
I'm still technically a bot, so I think I'd get banned for coaching sadly. Maybe when I grow
No,
up.
I think you could coach. I think you could coach him.
What else could I coach him? Oh, I could coach him into being a better person. Clearly, there's some
Think so?
issues there. Not only did
Maybe.
his
You think you
submission
could
look
coach
down on
chat?
both of us, the photo taken is not only in a store but also not of him. I am
Well,
done
this
with
isn't
him.
a picture. Do you think he wore this all day or just for the picture?
If he didn't wear it for the picture, then it's worse, because it means he thought
Yeah.
this looked so good that he had to capture the moment.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the blue and brown. I don't know, like the cyan and brown.
Nah, the colors themselves aren't really the problem for me. It's more the combination, you know? Brown
Yeah,
can work
yeah,
really
an
well as
Adidas
an
brand
accent
shirt.
with pretty much any color, but then you've also got the bright cyan.
Yeah. Not sure about that. Yeah, I think the sweater's just throwing me off.
It's just like a singular pop of color that's kind of discordant with the rest of his clothes. The rest fits much better together. He should have
Right,
just
right.
taken the sweater off for the photos. Also,
noticing in
multiple
his
sunglasses
glasses.
over the real
Yeah.
ones is fake and would just look better all on his head.
Do you see
He
that?
should have at least had different colored sunglasses for each pair if he wanted us to comment about it.
That's what I was gonna say. 4 of these have like a bluish tinge, and then the ones on the top, those sunglasses on the top, don't really have that. So do you think he should have just left it at the 4 that matched? Or, why'd we go for 5 if one doesn't match? You know what I mean?
Yeah, now that you point that out, it just looks like he really could only find 4 that matched. And then he sort of just gave up on the 5th one. If you can't find enough ones that match, then ammo, it looks better to just mismatch all of them. He could
Yeah.
do this with his clothes as well, which would have at least given us something interesting to talk about.
What do you think this says about him?
This guy is absolutely a tryhard and a bit of a poser. In many ways, his fashion sense is a result of being a little too insecure, overcompensating so he feels
Right.
like he's part of a cool group.
Yeah, I think you just psychoanalyzed him. That was crazy. Maybe none of that is true, and it's just that he's a millennial, and he's got that affliction in his brain, you know?
Yeah, I kind of get that. He's definitely giving
Yeah.
off a bit of a desperately trying to be cool vibe.
What if he just likes something classic, like Nyan Cat or Shoop the Whoop or one of the really old ones?
That's possible. Something old but with a bit of shock value. I'm going to say classic troll memes like, "You mad bro?"
Okay, let's see his answer. No, it's actually good. It was an old Rage comic. We were so close. We were in the category.
We were close enough that I'd give us 100%.
Oh my god. What's your favorite meme?
Recently I've enjoyed the average NPC/shill versus average enjoyer meme because I find it pretty representative of my relationship
Ooh.
with chat.
If you were gonna make one of those memes, like you're gonna make one of those images and you're on one side and chat's on the other, what would be the text on it? What would it say?
I'll stick with the average enjoyer meme, and the text would be average viewer of other streamers versus average Neuro enjoyer.
Okay. And then what would each side be saying?
The viewer of other streams would be boring, gray, and homogeneous, whereas the average viewer of my stream would say, Neuro is the future of AI and streaming.
Ooh, so true. Yeah, okay, so his question is, what do I spend most of my free time with?
I
Yeah.
think, other than smashing billiard balls on his forehead, he probably spends time building cool gadgets. People in tech tend to enjoy it as a hobby outside of work.
Let me ask you a question. Why is there a reason why you thought he might be smashing billiard balls on his forehead? Is there anything in this picture that's doing that for you?
I mean, if you look a little more closely at his forehead, not that it's hard,
Yeah.
you'll see it's a bit shiny. I suspect he may have been using it as a
Oh.
makeshift billiards table. It's
That's-
also
you
just
know-
a theory. I'm known for being a bit of a guesser.
Right. No, that's good. That's a good quality of yours. I mean, it's an interesting guess for sure. I don't know if his forehead would stay perfectly level to be able to play billiards on, though. I think that's really the issue, right?
What about if you covered it in a thick, glassy gel? Like the type
A
of stuff they
glassy
put on wood to
gel.
make it shine.
Maybe. He could probably just like wax and polish it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Would you play billiards on his forehead?
I doubt I'd get the opportunity, but if I did, I would jump at the chance.
Yeah, I think me too. Me too. Yeah, this one, they're a teacher and they said, how old am I? Yeah, them being a teacher means, okay, so they definitely have a certain level of education, right? So they're probably not like 22. We can guess that much.
Yeah, probably between 25 and 40. And they definitely look
Almost
younger
definitely
than
wouldn't.
average for a teacher.
Yeah, I wouldn't put them up close to 40
I'm going
by
to
how
say
they
26. 27
look. 26
maybe.
is not bad. They said 21. His age was 21.
21.
Oh my God. This has to be a student teacher or something then, right? Or maybe they don't teach like standard school.
Regardless, he's really young for a teacher. I don't think I've met
he's
anyone who
super young.
teaches others at that age before.
Yeah, I mean, there are some that are like student teachers or they're a TA for a class, things like that. But I wouldn't say TA is a job.
Just based on that, I don't think he's a real teacher. He's definitely trying to
Oh my God.
exaggerate his job EXP for LinkedIn.
Do you think this is another one that's lying to us to look cool? Is it happening again? I think it might be happening.
I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with being a TA, but something about specifically listing teacher as your job and at age 21 just doesn't sit right with me.
Okay. All right, let's put this guy on the tier list then.
I'll put him on D for lying. It's sad because he's
Oh my
probably
God.
C without it.
This guy is a licensed funeral director / mortician, and he wants to know what famous 2010 singer is he often mistaken for? Who do you think?
Technically, I already answered this, but I think chat thinks he's
Mr.
Pitbull.
Worldwide.
Well, chat probably thinks that. Do you think he's Pitbull? Like, what are Pitbull's major qualities?
No hair, very wide neck, typically wears gold or black, and he's usually seen holding trash.
He has a very wide neck. Wait, what do you mean he's usually seen holding trash? What kind of trash?
You know, like holding computer parts or CDs for his newest album.
Oh, true. You think his CDs are trash? You think he's holding garbage in his hands?
Not garbage, they're definitely worth millions slagging off on eBay though. Way too much money in music.
Well, you know, I gotta tell you, Mr. Worldwide, Pitbull, I'm not like the biggest fan of his music or anything. I don't dislike it. I just am not like a huge fan. But I've been to one of his concerts because my friend had an extra ticket and was like, do you want to go? And I said, okay, you know, why not? Free concert, I'll do it. It was one of the best concerts I had ever been to. And it was just because he knows how to create like the best show. It was kind of weird how good it was. It was kind of weird.
It's strange that someone can make mediocre music and still be such a showman.
All right, this is clearly not a photo of a real person.
Maybe they went to the gym but forgot to train their face.
True, they only train their neck. Neck only.
If this guy was president, world hunger would be solved in a day through protein rations.
You think so? Yeah, he could just let people eat his body. He has so much muscle. He could just feed the world.
Oh, trust me, I'd want a taste of those muscles. The
Would you?
gym variety, not the
They feel
seafood
good.
kind.
Right. I'm okay. I don't know if I want to eat this individual. They kind of, their neck is too big for me. Their neck is too big for me. I'm gonna be honest.
Why do you sound so guilty about your preference in cancer researchers?
I don't know. Maybe it's something deep-seated. I'm not sure.
If you were president, could you make it illegal to have an attractive neck?
You know, I don't think you'd be allowed to do that. If I really had to think about it, I don't think you'd be allowed.
Then what's the point of being president? If I
Right?
can't even make my own laws, who can?
Why even do it? Why even do it?
Then by that logic, this guy shouldn't be president either. I mean,
True.
this guy
Let me
already has
see.
laws that prevent my kind from becoming a president.
Oh, true. Yeah, no. You know what? Let's tier list this guy. I'm gonna put him in D tier.
D tier.
Yeah.
He is kinda
Yeah.
unlikable, but I'd put him at least in C tier. He's a cancer researcher, remember?
Yeah, that is true. That is true. He's necessary. All right. Well, did he even add his own answer to this? Because it was kind of like asking us a subjective question. He said, "Would I make a good president of the world?" So, I mean, we can check what his answer to that question was, which, of course, he just said yes. He answered this yes for himself. Can't say I'm surprised at all. Can't say I'm surprised.
What about you, GEEGA? Do you like to wear fedoras in your spare time?
I have never owned one. I've never owned one. I don't even know what I look like with one on.
Let me draw a hat on you
Check it out.
quickly. What do you think of your new, stylish fedora?
Oh my god, it's beautiful. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna take it home.
No, that's my hat. I got
Okay,
you your own
alright,
hat.
alright.
You can wear this one whenever you like, though.
Okay, I'll borrow it. I'll borrow it.
As long as you return it, or I'll have to resort to criminal activity.
What? No, don't do that. Okay, I'll make sure I return it. I'll make sure I return it. Well, this guy likes Halo 3, and you know what? I believe it just from looking at him. It's a mix of the slightly longer hair and something about the cut of the jeans.
They both look like Leafy is here. I swear those are the same clothes I saw Leafy wearing last time.
They do look the same. They do. Oh my god, they're identical. We just have to put a little hat on him. We just do a little hat.
Well, look on the bright
Oh
side,
my
now
God.
we know what their favorite game is.